and they don't make no money. Because, see, you have to understand the whole point of going to a tournament is to win. You want to make money going to a tournament. I don't want to go to a fucking tournament to waste my money. I want to go to a tournament to make money, you feel me? So it's like if your expectation isn't at least top 8, what the fuck are you doing with your life? My nigga, you need to go to Forge Mode and start taking lessons or practicing, you feel me, and that shit and coming up with stress. And that's an issue because that's one of the things I preach and I talk about is that there's the majority of competitive gaming teams out there, you know, they're so underprepared when they come to events. A perfect example, if you watch the Halo Reach DC event, you remember when Vicious Intent won the event, and then they did the interview after the event. Shibby interviewed them, and these guys literally formed their team the day of the event and fucking beat everybody. They won the whole thing and formed their team the day of. I mean, these niggas didn't even know. I mean, they were aware of who each other were, but they never played together, never teamed together, and they literally formed their team on the day of and won the whole tournament. It was ridiculous. And they beat Victoria's Secret, which was a favorite coming into the tournament as well as a couple other teams as well. Now, you know, they're SYA or whatever. But, you know, and it's so funny that people don't catch on to that and realize it's like we are at a really low standard in competitive gaming. And the majority of teams that go into these events, they go in with 1%. You feel me? They go in with 1%, which is just that individual skill. And it will always be 1%. And 1% referring to the individual skill of people go in with this FFA mentality of they're all on the same team, but they're all playing individually like they're playing in an FFA. It's like you've taken 4 FFA guys and you've put them on a team, and that's what we're watching.
Yeah,
you know, that's what we're watching on the streams, and that's an issue. And that's where, and right now, that's where we're at with this low standard in competitive.
Okay, so like I don't know if you knew, but like the original Insanes, like we all used to live locally. We all pretty much lived at my house. Every day we had a schedule.
Oh, wow.
We actually used to. I mean, it's not like that anymore. I moved away, but we used to all live local. We all still live local, and that's how we got so good. Is because we had a schedule. Like I wanted to schedule times, and then like I had it all down, like what we had to practice on. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons people don't realize how good you can become if you're sitting right next to the person. That's something I do definitely miss, and I understand where you're coming from. My biggest question is whenever you get these 5 people, like how's the financial situation on it? What's going on with all that stuff? Like who's financing everything? Is there going to be any sorts of how do you plan on making money from it? Like those are some of the bigger questions.
Oh no, of course.
Just because like when you plan on taking, I mean, I know that's a lot of people. I've heard this. Trust me, I've heard this quite a couple times. From a lot of people who said they had the money and who said they had this and that and this. In the end they don't.
I mean, I have everything set, bro. Like the whole process, the whole program, everything is already. I mean, I made videos on it that explain everything that's happening, the internet we're getting, where we're going to be moving, the apartment or the house or you know whatever it would be for where we're going to move, depending on which one we end up going with.
Yeah, you just gotta like I guess reinsure you know the people who you're going to bring in, and also just show I guess the backing on it and all that stuff, and like to the actual players, and it's just really tough to do it. I know that whenever you live with someone, trust me, dude, I had a team for 3 years where we all lived locally, and it gets really tough. What you would have to do,
I couldn't agree more.
What you would have to do out of it is have some sort of recording or video footage or showing it kind of like a reality TV show.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
But actually being a reality TV show.
Already got it planned.
Just because like you're gonna see the drama, you're gonna see like you know a real gaming house, and it'll come out after probably 3 months, like what's really going on, especially if they're all teaming together.
Oh yeah. But, to be honest, that's actually included in the package. To be honest, see, I'm actually talking with some sponsors right now, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you've watched my videos where I actually talk about the program, but I have update videos that I've talked about as well. And I'm actually in negotiations. Right, I have 3 potential sponsors right now at this point. That obviously some of them I'm more farther in negotiations with, and then other ones I'm just waiting to hear back so I can go ahead and set up a like a pitching interview, so to speak. But one of the guys, are you familiar with Team Clan TVA, Team Violent Apprehension?
No, I'm not too familiar.
Okay, I got you. Well, anyways, TVA, Team Violent Apprehension, they are a Call of Duty clan based out of Seattle. Now, obviously, this is where the initial location set was for the whole idea. Now, 2 of the guys in TVA, one of their names is Steven, the other guy's name is Brian. Now, this is TVA's Step Top, the other guy's name is TVA Theory. They're co-founders for TVA, but on top of that, they're multi-millionaires. out in Seattle. These guys